Morning, everyone. It is Donna Gray here, your Stamping Up demonstrator from the scenic Rim in Queensland, and it is my favourite time of the morning. I'm coming to you live again with some fun crafting here on Wednesday, the 30th of April. Last day of April. I can't believe the last day of my birthday month is finally here. I can't believe we're going to be in May tomorrow. I mean, where is this year going already? We're nearly we're going to be in the 5th month tomorrow. But the exciting news is that our brand new catalog is going to go live in just 6 more days, or 7 days actually. So I can't wait. I'm super excited for this brand new catalog to go live. There's some awesome, beautiful products in our new catalog, and I'm going to give you a little bit of a sneak peek of one of them again today. So this stamp set is definitely a great fun stamp set that I'm going to be playing with. And I'm going to play with a couple of those new in colors because, of course, we all love something new, don't we? So welcome. If this is the first time you've watched, my name is Donna Gray and I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator from the scenic Rim in Queensland. That all just got tongue-tied. I don't know why, but anyway, lovely to catch you. When you get the notification that I've gone live, please jump on, say hello, let me know where you're watching from. And generally, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask because I'm more than happy to answer any questions as we go along. If I haven't answered your question in the comments, please drop the comment again because sometimes I miss the comments as they scroll past. So if you do have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. So you may ask, what's a Stampin' Up demonstrator? It means that we demonstrate our products that we sell from Stampin' Up. Now, we are a crafting company that we sell all things to do with paper craft. Whatever your desire is, we have something that will suit whatever the purpose is that you need. So we sell things from cardstock, inks, designer series paper, ribbons, embellishments, tools, absolutely so many things that it would definitely cure your paper craft habit because we definitely have the products for you. The one thing about Stampin' Up is the coordination. So everyone loves the fact when they become a part of Stampin' Up, and you can become a part of my Wild Heart Crafters team as well and enjoy a 20% discount on your crafting products, which I always say to people, why would you not want a discount? I mean, seriously, would I want to pay full price or would I prefer to get 20% off? Definitely would prefer to get 20% off. So if you're thinking about having a discount, maybe think about joining my Wild Heart Crafters community. We're a great group of crafters all over Australia. If you live in Australia and you haven't got a demonstrator and you haven't got a crafty circle that you feel like you belong to, that's what joining my crafty community is all about. So you get to choose $235 worth of product and you only pay $169. Yes, I did get to the dentist. So yesterday afternoon I spent, thank you for asking, Nancy. Yesterday afternoon I spent all afternoon waiting at the dentist to get an appointment. So I had to go down. They finally called me back at about just after lunch, just after midday. They told me that I could go down. They had an appointment that I could go down in 15 minutes. And I was like, I can't get myself together and get there in 15 minutes. And then they said, we have another one at 1:30. That was a standby appointment. So what that means is you have to go down, you have to sit, and you have to wait until someone cancels before they actually put you in as an appointment. So I thought, why not? I needed to get it fixed. So I went down, I sat there from 1:30 until about 10 past 2. And then she said, we have a cancellation at 20 to 3. Would you like to hang around? And I said, of course I would. So I took my computer back out to my car because there was no internet in the hospital. So I took my computer out to the car and I did a bit of computer work while I waited. And yes, I've got my tooth filled. I have another issue with another tooth, but I decided that I would deal with that when I get home from holidays. So, but the one thing is, at least I have that tooth sorted and ready to go. Okay, so I wanted to let you know my catalog launch party. Thank you to all of the people that have registered so far. This is going to be an epic event. I'm telling you, it's a it's a craft along catalog launch party. So you are actually going to be able to craft along with me with the products that you get in your goodie bag. So it costs $85 and you get $85 worth of product. So I'm telling you, every cent that you spend on your fee to join my catalog launch party, you are going to get back in product, because that's what I love to do. I love to give everything I can back to you as much as I can. We're going to do 10 gorgeous projects. There's going to be videos that will be scheduled. The actual day of the catalog launch is going to be the 10th of May. I will still be in Australia by then, but I will be getting ready to go away. But I'm going to schedule all the videos throughout that day. So if you're not available on that day, totally okay. You're going to get 3 months to be able to have access to all the content that I actually share. And I have got an option now for my international viewers. So anyone from overseas that wants to get the online content only, so 10 awesome projects using these 2 bundles and the gorgeous designer series paper that goes with it. So the sweet blooms and the pretty florals. You will need those 2 bundles to be able to craft along with me. There is an option at the time of registration for the people in Australia that you can purchase the 2 bundles. You can also purchase the in-color ink pads, and you can also purchase the in-color Stampin' Up markers as well. So it's going to be an epic fun event, and as I said, you're going to have access to it for 3 months. And for my international viewers, I now have an option when you go into the registration that you can click on the international viewers online content only. That is only for international viewers. It is not for people that are in Australia. For the people that are in Australia, the only way you get access to my catalog craft along launch party is to pay the $85 fee to get the goodie bag, because you want to craft along. I mean, that's what it's all about. I love just hanging out with people and crafting with people. So please feel free to scan that QR code if you're interested in coming along to my catalog launch party. I'm overwhelmed by how many people have registered already. So thank you very much for all of that. And you've still got time. So we've still got about, you've got time up until the 10th anyway to register. And even if you wanted to register after that, I'm totally okay with that, because I can still pop the orders in later on if you wanted to get access to it. So I will be ordering for everyone that has paid. I will be ordering everything on the morning of the 6th of May to try and get them out to you as quick as I possibly can. They may not arrive by the 10th, but you'll be able to go back into that group and be able to go back and craft once your product arrives. The other thing I wanted to remind people, 2-day card making retreat for June, 28th and 29th of June. As I said, I do apologize, it's not up on my website. You can scan the QR code here, or you can use the link in the description. Or even if you're not on my email list, you'll see that in the description of this video, it'll say join my email list. If you want to know about upcoming classes and events, please join my email list, because I email out with all the registration links all the time, anything that I'm doing in my business as far as classes. So please make sure you join that email list. All right. The other thing is basic foundations of card making. We're going to be doing our live video on Friday morning. It's going to be at 9 a.m. I sent an email out to all of the foundation group members this morning with the Zoom link. So the basic foundations of card making is teaching you from the ground up with your card making. So it's Rose Ward and myself have joined together, and we are teaching you all of the things that we've learned along the way in our journey with Stampin' Up, teaching you how to cut your cardstock, how to get the best out of your products, how to get great stamped images, how to use certain products, and teaching you tips and tricks and techniques. Next month we are actually doing, and I've got everyone's kits ready to go. They're actually going to go out in the post maybe on Friday if I can get myself organized, or if not, early next week. So the kits for May are going to be the color swatch kit. So I've actually got one here that I've completed. So it's actually going to be this color swatch kit here. And you're going to have a color buddies sheet as well, but you get all the bits and pieces of cardstock to actually put that kit together. Now, I have had a person that has registered for my basic foundations of card making only just yesterday. I don't actually have enough to do some kits if you wanted to register, I can try and get the kits done before I go away, but that's why I worked tirelessly trying to get the kits done this week to get them out in the post. But please don't think that you're going to miss out. If you wanted to register, I will actually be having those kits for sale. If you don't want to come as part of the basic foundations of card making, you can purchase the kit for $50, and I will be creating an event to be able for you to be able to purchase that. And that will also go out in an email. So if you're not on my email list, you need to be on my email list. I just need to tell you that. May creative card kits for everyone that's in my creative card club. May kits are just about sorted. I'm still waiting on some designer series paper to arrive. Hopefully that will arrive at the end of this week, and I'll be able to finish off the kits. The majority of the kits are done, just waiting on that. Some bits of cardstock to come and some designer series paper. So you will be getting your 2 kits in one. So you'll be getting April's kit, and you'll also be getting May's kit. So May, you're going to get your kit earlier. I'm using the Everyday You and Me bundle, and I can tell you the cards we have seen, there's been sneak peeks of them on my Facebook page already. So if you're following me on Facebook, you would have seen that. So if you want to become a part of the Creative Card Club, please scan that QR code there. It costs $60 per person to get your kit delivered in the mail, and it costs $55 to come here in person, and I do it on the 3rd Thursday. But I will be doing my Creative Card Club this Thursday coming, because I will be away on the 3rd Thursday. So as you can see, I've been a busy little beaver trying to get everything sorted. The other thing is just a reminder for anyone that spends $150 or more with me this month for my birthday month in my online store, you're going to get a free embellishment. You're also going to get a free tutorial, which is a mixture of all the brand new Annual Catalogue pre-order products that we're doing. You get 12 PDF tutorials, 12 videos from 12 top demos around the world. So please, if you've got some things, cardstock's going up in price. The in colors are going to be going away very soon. We've only got 1 week left for those old in colors. So if you wanted to stock up on cardstock of those in colors, ink pads, re-inkers, anything like that, please jump on and place your order, and you will get a free embellishment and also that free tutorial. Plus you will go into the draw I've got an extra one of the Impressions A Bloom stamp and die set. So I'm actually doing a free draw. Anyone that orders $150 or more, you're going to get a draw. I'm also going to put you in to a draw for a prize, just a surprise prize for anyone that orders during the month. We've only got this today. That's it. Today's the last day. I can't believe that today is the last day of April. All right. That's about all I think I need to say. You can actually head on over to my website and leave me a review. If you love what I do, please head on over to my Stampin' Up website, scan that QR code there. It'll take you straight through to my website. And please leave me a nice positive review, because that always helps when we're trying to do things as a business. Well, not trying to do things as a business. Stampin' Up is my full-time job. So all of those reviews mean so much to me. So if you love what I do and love what I share, please head over and leave me a review over on my website. Okay, that's it. Enough gas bagging. I know that it takes a while to get through all those things, but that's just how it is sometimes. All right, so I'm actually going to use this stamp set here today. So Layered Thoughts. So we got this stamp set at Onstage. It was part of our make and take that we got in our goodie bag at Onstage. And I absolutely love these bold sentiments, but I love the actual the font and how it looks like a brush stroke type of thing, like a dry brush stroke type of look. So I absolutely love that. So I wanted to pair up some of our awesome in colors and show you how a color combination, which I'm really digging this Timid Tiger. You all know me that I don't like pumpkin pie, but I'm definitely digging the Timid Tiger. So I've got Timid Tiger and Strawberry Slush as my ink pads. I've also got out a sheet of each, because I don't know what I'm actually doing. When I say I don't know what I'm doing, I don't know what color I'm going to have as my layers and things. So I'm just winging it at the moment. You know me, I fly by the seat of my pants all the time. So good morning, everyone that's joining. Please feel free to share and like my video while we're live so that other people can come and join us and craft with us, because we want them to come and join us and craft with us. All right. So I've gone ahead of time. I've got a white card base out of our thick white, and unfortunately our thick white is still out of stock. Actually, I might double check that. I'm just going to double check so that I can give you the right information, because every time I've gone on there, I've been checking because I need some basic white thick cardstock. Let me order it. Stampin' Up. Please get it back in stock. But I know that it was unorderable the last couple of times. Yeah, currently unavailable. So I'm terribly sorry. We are going to have a new option that's going to come very soon, well, in the next coming months, that you can actually get an email when something's out of stock, that Stampin' Up will actually email you when it's back in stock. That is going to be a very handy feature on our website. I'm so looking forward to that. All right, so I'm going to first of all fold my basic white card base in half, because I want to put my insert for my card inside my cards so that I know where it is, because I've got 2 bits cut here. Okay, so that's my insert. So I'm going to pop that inside my card, and I'm going to pop it over there aside, because now I know that this is my front layer. So I wanted to do something quite special with this. I think I'm going to use the word love. I could do happy birthday, but I don't really want to do a happy birthday card. I think I want to do a love card. So let's grab out the word love, and we will pop that onto a block. Now, I just want to tell you, be very, very careful when our stamps, our photopolymer stamps are new. They're quite sticky. So please be really, really careful when you're pulling your stamps off, because I actually tore a stamp in half the other day, and I have never done that in my entire life. And it was a flower. It was something that you would never have expected for that to happen. So please be careful when you are actually doing pulling your stamps off the block, that you don't end up tearing it in half. So, all right. So I'm actually going to use just a scrap piece of paper. I've got my pierce mat underneath me here. And the reason that I have the pierce mat is our photopolymer stamps don't have any give in them. So we need to have something spongy, something with a little bit of give underneath our stamping to make sure that we get a good, nice, crisp stamp. All right. So I'm actually going to use, I think I'm going to use a Timid Tiger first, and then I will, I'm going to do a series of stamping this word love, and I'm going to go like that. Okay. Then I'm going to leave a gap big enough that I think I would be able to fit another lot of love in there. So I'm going to do that. I've got to think this out. I think I want to do a second row of that. Okay, so we've got love, love, and then I think I want to do one just there, and I'm now going to fill it in with the strawberry slush. So I'm going to clean that stamp. So that's our Timid Tiger. We could even stamp off and have second generation as well, but I wanted to show you this gorgeous color combination, because I remember many, many years ago, well, when I say many years ago, not many years ago, but at one stage, the orange and the pink, I think it was like pumpkin pie and melon mambo, really, really went together really well. And so I thought the combination of this strawberry slush and Timid Tiger, I thought would be quite nice. So now I want to straddle these a little bit. I'm going to stand up because I really want to get in here and have a look. So I'm going to have it that it's, can you see? I've got love here, and then I've got love up there. So now I want to finish off that line. I'm going to grab that up there. I'm going to grab that bit down there. Okay, so it's got the word love happening here. I'm going to have to go back in and do a bit of Timid Tiger here, I think. But anyway, let's grab I'm going to go about there. So you can see this is coming together quite nice. It looks a little bit like graffiti writing or something, doesn't it? Like sort of like graffiti-ish. I don't know. It's a great stamp, Maureen. Yeah, I think so too. I think it's a good stamp that I think is going to be a great, like, it's got love, it's got happy birthday, it's got thank you, it's got thinking, and you can put love you, thank you, thinking of you. So there's so many things that you can do with this stamp. So I'm going to now go back in with the Timid Tiger, and we will go here to finish off this row there. Oh, and I should have done another bit down there, but anyway, and we'll do that up there. All right, so I still need, I shouldn't have cleaned it off. I still need some strawberry slush down here. Aren't these colors, what do you think about the color combination? Who would have thought to put Timid Tiger and strawberry slush together? Type it in the comments. Give me a yes if you think that these colors look awesome together. Drop me a yes in the comments. All right, so I'm just going to do that. So I've got the rest of the word love there. Now, I actually like the fact that it's got that little scripty, so I'm going to try doing a little bit of that. Okay, so I like, I'm thinking that we could do love you. So I'm thinking that I might grab the little U, which is that one there. And let's possibly do that in, I feel like we need a strong color to show us this, because I thought I could do love you like that. So let's do basic gray. Oh, look at all those yeses. So Jill, Leanne, Nancy, Judy, Matthew, Cynthia, Judy, Deborah, Kay. So you're all loving those two colors together. It's nice when you can find a combination like that that looks really awesome. So now I've got some basic gray. Let's clean up these ones so I don't end up with that all over me. All right, so I've got basic gray with the word you, and I'm just going to do that there. So wherever we've got the word love, we're going to go under the E, and we're going to put you, love you. Got one over here. We've got one here. Oh, we got one there. What do you think? Oh, I think I could do a little bit of the Y here. Of course we can. I think that'll do us. What do you think? Okay, so we've got this awesome background happening here. All right. So now my question is, they look 3D. Yeah, I don't know. I just, there's something about it. I really like it. I'm quite enjoying the font style and everything about it. All right, so I'm going to cut 2 card bases, and we're going to have to do a little bit of a vote on what color we want as our contrast layer. So the contrast layer means the layer that we're going to put down in underneath this. So we've got a white card base. So now we're going to see the votes. So now we're going to see what everyone's favorite colors are. Do we want to do strawberry slush behind, or do we want to do timid tiger in behind? What are your thoughts? What color do we want to have in behind? Timid tiger or strawberry slush? So do SS for strawberry slush and TT for timid tiger. So tell me which one you think we should do. So let me do, hang on, and I could probably do this. That might work. Let's do that. So strawberry slush or timid tiger. So Fran's saying timid tiger. Timid tiger's over there. Maureen saying strawberry slush. I am on early today, Sue, because I've got so many things to do. 2 for Timid Tiger. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Oh, Timid Tiger's got it. Timid Tiger has got it. All right. I would have went strawberry slush, but anyway, because I am a pink girl, but you're all making me fall in love with this Timid Tiger, so I'm just going to keep going with the flow. All right, so we've got that happening there. Oh, I was going to show you something too. I'm going to show you that. Sorry, I forgot. There was something I was going to show you. So see how we've got all of this Timid Tiger in the back here. When you're conserving cardstock, I just want to show you something that you can do that will give you so much more out of your cardstock. This is some of the things that we learn in basic foundations of card making, but I just wanted to do that one and that one. Okay, so that's another layer. So imagine, forget that I've stuck that on there. This is another layer. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to take out the inside part of this, because then I can actually use it on other things. I can actually so I'm going to go to the 1/2 inch mark over here on my trimmer. So I'm going to go over to the 1/2 inch mark. I'm going to take my my trimmer down to my blade down to the 1/2 inch mark there, and I'm going to come right down here to the 5 inch mark, because that's 1/2 inch up from the bottom. I'm going to rotate. I'm going to go to the 1/2 inch mark again, pop my blade in, come down to the 1/2 inch mark here. Oh, and I went a little bit too far then, but anyway, it's all good. My eyesight's not that good here. I'm that sounds really bad, doesn't it? But anyway, there we go. And I'm going to go down to the 1/2 inch mark there. I actually went down to the 1/4 inch mark. That was my issue. And then I'm going to go back up to the 1/2 inch mark. I'm going to come down to the 1/2 inch mark again. And we have a whole section that we can cut out of the inside. So then I could have just popped that on underneath. I could have just popped it on underneath and it would have looked fantastic. Do you know, I could even pop that on as a layer on the front there now. Look at that. I could even do that, but I'm not going to. So we would have been able to gut that middle part out and use that middle part. So I actually want to use that part to actually do a sentiment that I'm going to pop up on the front. So I'm going to cut a piece of basic white, which I have a little strip of basic white here. So let me see if the love is going to fit on there. The love is going to fit on there. So let me just see how long we need to have that. About 2.5 inches. So let's cut that at 2.5 inches. I'll tell you what the measurement is here when I get this cut. So let's cut that at 2.5 inches, because that's going to be the size that we need it to be. So we've got it at 2.5. And this size is 1 3/8. You could do it 1 1/2 if you wanted to, but 1 3/8 by 2.5 is that piece. So because we've got that 1 3/8 by 2.5, we're then going to go, I can get it that way. So let's go to 1 5/8 by 2 3/4, which just will do that. So 1 5/8 by 2 3/4, and that's actually going to give me a border all the way around. Okay, so as you can see, we then still have this bit left as well. So gutting the cardstock is a great idea. So I just wanted to share that with people. I've been doing it a lot with scrapbooking, but I also wanted to show that you could physically do it with card making as well, to make sure that you're going to get the best out of your cardstock. All right. So now I actually want to stamp that again, that love you. So I'm going to bring back in my pierce mat, which I just put that somewhere. There it is. Okay. I'm going to bring back in my pierce mat, and I'm going to stamp the love again. I'm going to stamp it in the pink, because you all got to vote for Timid Tiger for the layer. So I'm going to vote for pink for the sentiment, the strawberry slush for the sentiment. So I'm going to ink that up in strawberry slush. I'm going to stamp it down there like that. I'm also going to do the basic grey with the U. Whoa, nearly went in the wrong one then. So love you. I love the way we can do that. And then on the insert, I'm going to do the same thing because I think that this is going to be a great card for absolutely anybody or any reason. So it could be a Mother's Day card. It could be a birthday card. It could be a just a card to tell someone that you love them. It could be a Valentine's Day card. So many reasons. By just saying the word love you, it can cover so much for when you're doing your card giving. All right, so let's now start putting this together. So the next thing that I want to do is I had ribbon out here. I was positive I had my ribbon out here. I was going to use my basic white ribbon. There it is, hiding under the paper that I just put over to the side. So let's adhere those two bits together. So we've got that gorgeous border all the way around. Okay, I'm going to do a little strip of ribbon that we're going to pop around the outside here. So let's turn that over, and I like to use my Seal Plus to add my ribbon in. And we will wrap the ribbon around. And oh, lordy, I bought my scissors in here this morning. Oh, there they are, underneath my embellishments. All right, so let's do that. Of course, we're going to add some dimensionals on the back of that layer. Okay, and well, I was going to say with my take your pick tool. There it is. There's been so much crafting going on in my craft studio, getting everything sorted. I still have some more cards and things to design for the catalogue launch party. And the catalogue launch party is going to be more things than just cards. It's actually going to be 3D items and stuff. And I've got this awesome little brag book that I've done from a lovely friend of mine. She actually did it and I loved the idea. So I was like, I so want to do that myself. So I thought it would be a great catalogue launch project. All simple and easy though. Like that's the whole thing. I want you to be able to recreate the projects that we do in the catalogue launch party. So I'm now going to pop that over towards the right-hand side so that I've got room to pop my bow on here. So we've got that. I'm then going to create a bow. I've been cleaning stamps this morning. My hands are filthy. Already got inky and it wasn't even 8 o'clock and my hands were inky. So that's a sign of dedication. At least I had power last night. It didn't go out. So that was a nice change. All right. So I've got that. Let's adhere the insert to the inside of the card. So just a bit of liquid glue. I like using liquid glue for that wiggle room. That's the reason that I always use liquid glue, because when you're trying to line up, I like to have very fine borders when it comes to my contrast layers and things. So when you've got liquid glue, it means that you've got that wiggle room. You can wiggle it around and get it exactly where you need it to be. And you've got a couple of seconds when you go to put it down to be able to get it where you need it to be. So let's grab a glue dot now, and we'll add the bow, because of course I'm a bow lady from Bow Desert. Have to have a bow on my card. Don't you think a bow just makes a card? Like, I just think it so makes the card. And then of course bling definitely makes the card. So let's grab some of these rhinestones, and we'll pop some rhinestones around. Now, the rhinestones are great. The basic jewels, they're fantastic because you can actually color them with your Stampin' Blends. So you can actually get color combinations that will suit your project. So if you're a blends fan, you physically can get any colored rhinestone you want by coloring it with your blends. Okay, so I'm just going to pop a couple of those around. I like to do odd numbers, so I'm going to probably pop maybe 5 around. Maybe one over there, and I'm thinking maybe one down here. Maybe one over here. All right, so we have that, and then of course finishing it off with a spritzing of our Wink of Stella, which will add a little bit of shimmer and shine to the front. But a simple, quick, easy card. But the sentiment is the star of the show. It's such a strong, bold stamp set that I think you don't need to put too much on it. You could, if you wanted to, even pop like a little flower there just to break it up a little bit. But there you go. I'm all into, a lot of people say about designer series paper. My attitude is you can actually create your own designer series paper by stamping with some different colors and things. So so hopefully you have enjoyed that card this morning. Simple, easy, but what do you think about the color combination? If you're watching the replay, please type in and let me know. What do you think about the color combination? Is it one of your favorites? I know I'm getting sold on the Timid Tiger. You all know me with orange. I'm a bit like, but the Timid Tiger seems to have this softer orange look. It's not as bright orange. It's just softer, and there's something about it. So anyway, now to go into my monthly draw, you need to go back to the replay of this live video. So at the moment if you're seeing live in the corner, then we're definitely live. Once I'm finished and I've jumped off this video, so it's now 8:34 a.m. on Wednesday the 30th. If it's after, say 8:45, that means you're watching the replay. Please make sure you like and share the replay as well. And type liked and shared, and you will go into my weekly draw. I've been giving away a prize every week. So you have 1 week to claim your prize if you are one of the lucky winners. So please make sure you head on over to the replay. Thanks, everyone. I won't be live tomorrow because I have a class on, and we will be live on Friday morning with our Basic Foundations of Card Making live stream with Rose Ward and myself at 9 a.m. So I will see you all again at 9 a.m. on Friday morning.